Hey, it's Quest for Gear. Starting back up here after what's been one of the worst weeks of my life. It's not over yet either. I'm still going through the badness. Took a few days off posting videos. My very good friend took his own life. My other very good friend lost his mom, who was, in a sense, a mom to some of us, in terms of my friends. My friend's mom was a very important piece of our being teenagers, and now she's gone. So, as well, I've got work stress, and my washing machine died, and oh my God, how's that for a country song? And my wash machine died. Um, yeah, so it's been tough. The last video I did was this talking about my friend taking his own life. Viewer discretion is advised. I got a lot of nice wishes from a lot of nice people on YouTube. And of course, you get the few thumbs down, and you're like, thumbs down because you don't like what happened, or thumbs down because you wish I wouldn't have made the video. I didn't monetize the video. That would have been in super bad taste. That video is not monetized. It's just there because, hey, it's what's going on here at Quest for Gear right now. The guy that died played drums for us sometimes. I should say very rarely, but he was an important piece of my music circle, and I had a good friend for 15 years. But anyway, this is about a warning about CD Baby. So on top of having one of the worst weeks of my life, not the worst, mind you, but top three for sure, I got new stress. So getting back, doing the videos again for Quest for Gear, back at it. What kind of video do we make? We're going to head over and we're going to complain about CD Baby. They are content striking my own songs. So one of my good friends on YouTube's Warheart Arts, Numb Thumb, and over at the Warheart Arts channel there, and he is always, I would call it incorrectly, I would call it paranoid about sticking his songs places, sticking his songs on YouTube, sticking his songs in CD Baby and distribution. Him and I, we might not have talked about it directly, but he's mentioned it, he doesn't want to do this with his songs, and he doesn't want to do that with his songs. And I just never really seen where he was coming from. I was just like, I don't know, Warheart Arts, Numb Thumb, I don't know. Just stick your songs places. What could be the problem? Well, now I know what his problem is. Now I know what the problem is, and I'm right there with him. So when I mix in my studio, I mix my own songs. See all these songs that YouTube has a problem with? Basically, what this screen is YouTube is saying, you put videos up with these songs in them, and somebody has complained that it's a copyright problem. Well, this is an absolute kick in the nuts, because these are my songs. They're not like anything else. You'll never find them anywhere else. I didn't rip anybody else off. It's not like the My Sweet Lord problem with George Harrison, or the who's the more recent famous there was a famous lawsuit not too long ago, Blurred Lines. Somebody in the comments tell me about Blurred Lines, and he ripped off, was it Marvin Gaye or something like that? I could have that a little bit scrambled. But somebody's basically I've put my songs on YouTube to mix and master with. That's what I was doing, is I was using Reaper, and I was doing a hybrid mix, I believe, in the video, using the Tascam Model 24 and my Mac and Reaper. My songs! I wrote those songs. You won't find them anywhere else. I didn't have a co-writer. Those are my songs. And the kick in the pants is I try to run this YouTube channel, and somebody has slapped me down with copyright on my own work. This is what this is what people warned me about. This is what people warned me about. They said this could happen, and I didn't put a lot of. I was like, I don't know. I think it's okay to put your songs on CD Baby. I think it's okay to put your songs on YouTube. But no. So what this is essentially saying is I can't monetize my own YouTube videos because my own songs are on them. Well, who's behind this evil? Who's behind doing this? It's CD Baby. So I put my songs on CD. I paid them to do it. I paid CD Baby to take my songs, and they put them on YouTube, and they put them on Spotify, and that's what CD Baby does. I paid them to do it. I paid the money to do it. And now they've turned around and they're screwing me over by making a copyright claim on my YouTube videos that have these same songs on my songs. So I disputed, and this has happened before and we got through it okay. I disputed the claim and said, no, YouTube, those are my songs. CD Baby, those are my songs. YouTube big boys, figure it out amongst yourselves, because here's my name and here's who I am and here's my band name and I wrote these songs. CD Baby and YouTube only know about them because I submitted them. CD Baby wouldn't know these songs if I didn't pay them and submit them. YouTube wouldn't know these songs except that I submitted them in a video. Okay? It's the only reason they know, because I gave them to them. In terms of, I paid CD Baby and YouTube, I did a video of them. Figure it out, big boys. And in the past, I have. I've even made videos about it, and I said, no, those are my songs. CD Baby can piss off, you know? Well, this time, dispute rejected, dispute rejected, dispute rejected, dispute rejected. So now I can take action and re-dispute and say, listen, yo-yos, and it's CD Baby's, this is CD Baby's doing, okay, 100%. Not only the claiming in the first place, because they can't see the forest for the trees, they can't do a tiny bit of research. Obviously, this crap is all automated. I'm sure they don't pay anybody any kind of good money over there. This is all CD Baby's doing. So not only did they claim it in the first place, but when I wrote out the form and did all that trouble to try to correct this, dispute rejected. So now I can do that again. I don't know why it would be different or how I can do it differently. How can I say it differently? This time it's serious. This time, if I do that and they reject it again, I will have a copyright strike on my channel. As I understand it, copyright strikes are forever, and 3 strikes and you're out. So the only thing I can do, really, is to never, ever give CD Baby any more of my songs again. Never, ever pay CD Baby again. Never use their service again. And to be safe on the YouTube side, the only thing I can do on YouTube is never, ever put my songs on YouTube in any format. So if I'm going to do any kind of mixing with you guys, like any kind of Tascam hybrid mixing or showing off some Wave plugins or showing off some Universal Audio plugins, I better not use real songs. I'll have to do frickin' Mary Had a Little Lamb, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and Jack and Jill Went Up the Hill or some darn thing. Because if I use real songs, there's a real risk that CD Baby, in its ignorance, greed, arrogance, and stupidity, will come along and slap a copyright violation on me for YouTube, and I will then say, no, that's not right. These are my songs, and then CD Baby will go, nope, and then YouTube will go, nope, and then we'll all be in big trouble with everybody. It's maddening, absolutely maddening that this is going on. So, bottom line is, Warheart Arts was right. Numb Thumb at Warheart Arts was right. You have to be careful where you stick your songs, especially if they're important to you. Now, my songs may be crappy little songs, but they're my songs. I mean, as someone said, these are like your kids. Well, yeah, these are like your poems or the movie or the film script or your art or your pottery or your painting or your jewelry or the cake you baked or something. Like if it's important to you, it's important to you. And my songs are important to me. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. If you're on here because you like music and you like making albums and you like recording, you probably feel the same way as I do. I know songwriters in this town that feel this way. They're like, those are my songs, you know? And I want to share them with people because that's what's a song good for, or a poem or a film script or a piece of art. What's it good for if you can't share it out? At the same time, you don't want to share it out. And it's because of these guys like CD Baby and the YouTube confusion here. That's who ruins the game for everybody. So anyway, well, I'm starting to roll videos back. Like said differently, I'm starting to do videos again. I got to pick myself up and start doing some work this week. I haven't been in the gym all week. I'm trying to lose weight. Well, I lost 5 pounds just in stress this week. I haven't even lifted weights this week. And I certainly haven't touched my music crap. I've got guitar pedals to review and all kinds of guitars to review and stuff I want to do. And I've got some of you guys, some of your artist spotlights. I'm about 35 behind on that. So if you're like, what gives? I'm always nice to you. I always comment on your channel. You never give me a shout out. Guys, I know. I got like 35 artist spotlights to do. I know, and I'm sorry. I will get to them. But anyway, if you want to help me out in any way between the chaos and, upward and onward, please consider liking and subscribing and watch where you stick your songs. I'm going to have to find another service. I like CD Baby because you paid them once as opposed to the other guys, which was like a subscription to distribute. But this is scumbag criminal stuff CD Baby's doing. It's absolutely scumbag criminal arrogance, stupidity what CD Baby is doing with my songs and the copyrights. So anyway, all right. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and take care out there, everybody.